Hey guys, Greg here, Bone Tactical. Let's talk about this awesome audio system. Let's just get right into it. Homemade, hand-built, designed myself, center console system. There's a 12-inch bass subwoofer in the bottom. There's a 6-inch mid in the front and the back of this guy, all right? And let's talk about the doors as well. We've modified all the doors. This is kind of one of my favorite parts of the build here, are these pods that we stuck in the doors. And the reason that we had to do this is because Land Cruisers, they don't really come with much of a sound system. They're known for being the toughest, awesome, really cool vehicles out there. They're just such BA trucks, but they're work trucks. Basically, they're very stock components because they're so hardcore, and they just don't have a great sound system. So we decided to make an amazing sound system. Now, what I went along and did with this sound system was concentrated on, rather than volume, I concentrated on quality, okay? So, but this is also an affordable sound system. Come check this out. Now, it's got a crazy volume, and in a minute here, I'm gonna get out my decibel meter, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how much volume it's pushing out. It's pushing out a ton of volume. But I don't recommend just going for only volume. These are some Kenwood speakers, and they're pretty much the cheapest decent speakers you can get. They're not anything great, but they're huge, and they have everything I need in them. All right, and so what we've got here as far as the components go, we've got two 6x9s, which are I really highly recommend getting 6x9s in the front two doors. Two 6s in the back, two 6s in the center console, 12-inch subwoofer in the bottom of the center console, two small 2.5s that we replaced, which were the only speakers that this truck had at all when I bought it, and I'm replacing them with better speakers there. And then the head unit is what brings everything together, along with the amplifiers. So I do have some pretty cool amplifiers. I'll probably cut in some footage here of talking about the amplifiers from a different video really quickly. But I've got one amp pushing the lows, and I've got another amp pushing all of the mids and highs. What really brings it all together is an awesome head unit. So let's talk about the head unit. All right, so just recently installed this really nice doubled-in Pioneer head unit. Pioneer is not known for having the fanciest head units, but they are known for having very reliable head units. And if you guys have ever had a Bluetooth head unit, you may have realized that Bluetooth head units are not always the most reliable thing that you can have, okay? So I do highly recommend getting a decent head unit and then pushing your system from there, okay? This is the center console here. Again, you can see the speaker in the front. We've taken the cover off of this one so you can kind of see it in action here. And then we've got the speakers we added to the doors. And it's really, we went through and we talked a lot about all of the different processes of doing all this and how it's not really that crazy difficult. And most of the research exists out there, the information, so you can do the research yourself. What I'm gonna do right now is actually show the decibel levels of this system, okay? And I'm not going to be talking. I'll just show you the decibel levels because because of music rights, we're probably not going to let the music actually play. I'm probably going to have to dub in some other music that's not what I'm actually listening to. But let's just strictly talk music levels here. Now, decibel levels, okay? At 60 decibels, that's what I'm talking right now. It's a normal conversation. I'm probably at about 70 decibels, which is the level of a washing machine. A weed eater is about 80 decibels. A car horn is about 100. A rock concert blasting your eardrums, 110 decibels. Police siren, 120. Fireworks, gunshots, 150, 140, 150. I have built stereo systems in cars that get up to 140. That's a gunshot, okay? Let's see what this one is. Comment below right now And we're going to talk about volume and versus sound quality in a minute here. But comment below if you think you know how many decibels this system is going to be at full output. Comment below. Hey Siri, play Vicente Fernandez.
Now playing Vicente Fernandez.
So at maximum sound volume, we went up to about 110 decibels inside of this vehicle here, which is the equivalent of all of the speakers at a rock concert being at full blast. And I don't really think that anybody would want more volume than that. So what I try to share with you guys when I talk about the importance of volume versus sound quality, I think in light of putting more speakers, if I really wanted to improve this, continue improving this system, I would never really need more speakers or more power, more amplifiers, right? It's really plenty of power. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 speaker system if you count the small speakers, 6 speaker system if not, 7 speaker system if not, 9 speaker system if you count the 2.5s. But that's plenty of speakers. So if you really want to go up from there, the idea is sound quality, okay, and diversity. Speakers that have a better range of, a 6x9 that has a wider range of things that it can do and sound it can produce, and higher quality sound. And that comes with just more money, basically. But this is not an expensive system as far as systems go, but it has great sound quality. It's going to play my music as good as I want to hear it, and better, and it's going to play a lot louder than I'm never going to need to turn all the way volume up. So that's kind of the idea behind this, and this is the complete sound system. We took a vehicle that had absolutely no sound quality. There was only 2.5 paper cone speakers down here that were really just crap paper cone speakers inside of there, and a head unit that was just terrible, and that's all they come with from factory. And then we turned into a beautiful sound system. So I hope this guy gives you guys some motivation to, if you want a better sound in your vehicle, do it yourself. It's doable. Thanks for watching. Bone out.